Mathematics often seems like a cold subject, full of logic and hard numbers. Many think it is just for the mind, far from the heart, far from the spirit. But this view is too small. Mathematics holds a deep secret. It can be a true spiritual path, a way to connect with the divine. It is a journey beyond equations, a journey into wonder. Look closer, see the hidden patterns. They shape our world, they shape our lives. This path is quiet, it leads us inward, to a place of peace and profound understanding. Solving a math problem needs deep focus. The mind must become very still. All other thoughts must fade away. This is like meditation. You enter a quiet space, a space of pure concentration. The world outside disappears for a while. You are alone with the numbers, alone with the patterns. This focus trains your mind. It teaches you to be present. It brings a special kind of peace, a calm clarity washes over you. This is the first step. The mind becomes a still lake reflecting truth. When we work with math, we step into a different world, a world of pure thought. It is a quiet place. The noise of daily life fades. We deal with truths that never change, truths that are eternal. Pythagoras, a wise teacher of old, knew this. He said math helps us focus, helps us see beyond what is material. It helps us see God. This focus on non-material things is calming. It is like yoga for the mind. It helps us find a still center inside ourselves, a place of quiet strength and unwavering peace. This special focus is a powerful gift. It makes our inner sight sharp. We learn to see what is hidden, the deep structures under the surface. This skill helps us in math, but it also helps us in life. We understand things better. We see connections we did not see before. Math becomes a teacher. It teaches us to be more aware, to see the world with new eyes. It guides us to a clearer vision, a vision of the unity that underlies all of creation. It is a training in perception. Mathematics shows us the amazing order in the universe. Think of a tiny snowflake, so perfect in its design. Think of the stars, moving in their grand dance. Patterns are everywhere. Mathematical laws describe these patterns. They tell a story of deep intelligence, a divine plan woven into everything. When we study these laws, it is like reading a holy book, a book written in the language of numbers and shapes and beautiful equations. This language reveals the Creator's artistry. It shows us the loving care. Galileo, a great scientist, once said something wonderful. He said, "Mathematics is the language in which God has written the universe. When we learn to read this language, we feel awe. We see the beauty, the amazing cleverness of creation. It makes us feel humble. We see how big God's design is and how small our part can seem, yet we are part of it. This feeling of wonder is very spiritual. It connects us to something much bigger than ourselves. It opens our hearts to the divine. It fills us with a sense of reverence for all that is. Mathematics often takes us beyond the world we see and touch. It deals with ideas that are not physical. Numbers are not rocks or trees. Theorems are not clouds or rivers. Yet they are very real. They are true forever. Working with these ideas helps us rise above our daily worries, above the purely material things. We touch a world of timeless truth. This can be a deeply spiritual moment. It reminds us that life is more than just what our senses tell us. It points to an unseen, eternal reality. Think about sacred geometry. This is the study of special shapes and their perfect balance. Many ancient wise ones believed these shapes were God's blueprint, the blueprint for all creation. They used these shapes in their holy temples, in their sacred art. When we look at these forms, we feel something, a perfect circle, a strong, steady square. They bring a sense of peace, a feeling of harmony. It is like listening to beautiful music. This is a kind of math meditation. It helps our hearts feel the rhythm of the divine, the underlying unity of all existence. When you solve a hard math problem, a special joy comes. It is like a light turning on inside, a moment of clear understanding. You see the answer. This aha moment feels wonderful. It is more than just being clever. It feels like a gift from above, a little piece of truth revealed to you. This joy is pure. It lifts your spirit. It can feel like you are touching a higher wisdom, like the universe whispered a secret to you. This is the delight of discovery, a sacred spark within the intellectual pursuit. When we feel this joy, this happiness in understanding, we can give it back to God. We can offer our delight with a grateful heart to the one who is the source of all knowing, the source of all wisdom. This simple act of offering changes everything. Our study of math becomes a prayer, a form of devotion, a way to say thank you. Thank you for the light. Thank you for the beauty found in numbers. This practice makes our spiritual connection stronger. It turns learning into worship. It transforms effort into an offering of love. Mathematics often leads us to think about infinity. Numbers that go on forever, lines that never end, ideas that are limitless. This concept of no end is very deep. It stretches our minds. It shows us that we cannot know everything, but it also fills us with wonder. It points to something so vast, something beyond what we can fully grasp. Thinking about infinity can be a spiritual practice. It opens us to the bigness of God, to the endless nature of reality. It helps us feel the boundless expanse of the divine presence. The idea of infinity in math teaches us to be humble. There is always more to learn, always new things to find. No one person can know all of math. Knowing this keeps us grounded. It also gives us endless room to grow. Every new thing we learn is a step on a path that has no end. This journey itself is like a spiritual path, always learning, always growing closer to truth, closer to the divine. It mirrors our own soul's journey towards the infinite love and wisdom of God. It is a path of constant, joyful unfolding. When we approach mathematics with an open heart, it becomes more than just a school subject. It becomes a spiritual practice, a true sadhana. It trains our minds. It helps us focus. It shows us the hidden order in the world. It lets us touch things that are timeless, eternal. This way of learning touches our whole being, not just our intellect, but our spirit too. It can lead to deep insights. We find truth not only with our minds, but with our hearts. We feel the connection to the divine intelligence. Using math as a spiritual tool does not mean we stop other practices. It is an added path. Meditation, prayer, chanting, service, these are all important. Math can add something special, a different way to see God, a different way to feel God's presence. For people who love numbers and patterns, it can be a great help, a way to bring their passion for math together with their love for God. It makes the spiritual journey richer, deeper. It offers another avenue to experience divine harmony. Each person's path to God is their own. So the way math becomes a sadhana will be different for everyone. Some might find it in quiet thought, thinking about beautiful shapes. Others might find it in the hard work of solving problems. Some might see God's hand in the numbers of daily life, in planning, in budgeting. Or they might feel close to God when they teach math to others, sharing the joy. The important thing is to do it with love, with an open heart, with a wish to find deeper truth and to connect with the divine. The universe is a great mystery, full of wonder. Mathematics is like a key. It helps unlock some of God's secrets, but it also shows us how much we still do not know. This journey into numbers and patterns never ends. It's a path of learning more each day, a path of discovery. When we walk this path with respect, with awe, we find that math can truly be a deep spiritual practice. It can lead us closer to the divine order, the divine love, the divine intelligence that holds everything together. It helps us feel that divine presence in our lives.